Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Mage is finally playable in Fractured in Alterac Valley, and this is currently the best performing mage list that I could find on HSReplay. I took this out for a spin. I climbed 2000 ranks in Legend with this one, had 73% win rate, just having good times. Although statistics are telling me that this is actually a 51% win rate deck, so not quite that spectacular, but should nonetheless be viable. And this has all been made possible by all the mage buffs. We have Magister Dawngrasp at 7 mana, we have Mortar's Fire at 8 mana, so Ping Mage, finally playable. And this deck can bring some serious damage to the game. Magister Dawngrasp Battlecry recast a spell from each spell pool you have cast this game, and there are not a lot of options in this deck. The only fire spell is Wildfire, the only frost spell is Ice Barrier, the only shadow spell and the only mage shadow spell is Mask of Cthulhu. There are 2 arcane spells, so you cannot guarantee what Magister Dawngrasp is cast if you cast them both. There's Arcane Overflow and there is Mass Polymorph. But overall the Dawngrasp effect is fairly reliable, and those Masks of Cthulhu, they do add up. Then there's Mortar's Fire in the deck, of course. You want to get some wildfires going, you want to be using that hero power, because Battlecry, if you dealt 10 damage with your hero power, this game deals 10 damage to all enemies. And there's a Talon Fordring in this deck, which can tutor Mortar's Fire Eye for you. And speaking of those Masks of Cthulhu, the most fun card in this deck is the Grey Sage Parrot. Battlecry, repeat the last spell you've cast that costs 5 or more. So you can Mask of Cthulhu on 7, and on 8 you can play Grey Sage Parrot that will cast another Mask of Cthulhu, and you can use your hero power. Or sometimes you play Arcane Overflow on 5, and then Grey Sage Parrot on 6, and it will cast another Arcane Overflow. And because Arcane Overflow's condition is deal 8 damage to an enemy minion, it cannot target friendly minions, so it's always going to shoot at an enemy, even though the targeting is random. Sometimes you may also repeat a Rune of the Archmage with Grey Sage Parrot. Although games lasting that long, well, that's getting kind of rare. But overall, the main way this deck wins games is that Mask of Cthulhu being repeated by multiple other cards, and then Mortar's Fire Eye, and that's just a lot of damage. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're always looking for your Wildfire, Shivering Sorceress, Arcanologist. Just getting that hero power buffed is the most important thing. Wildfire is the best card in the mulligan. And then getting on the board early in the game, that's just very useful in Hearthstone. Sometimes if you know you're up against a combo deck, you may want to hold on to something like Mutanus in the mulligan, so you can try to counter their combo. And in some matchups, particularly against Hunter, the Amplified Snow Flurry can be a good keep as well, because it allows you to get some early board presence while using your hero power, so you can start fighting for the board against Hunter. And now, let's go take a look at Ping Mage in action. I want the minion rather than the Wildfire, because the plan is to do Sorceress, Arcanologist, and Wildfire hero power. Okay. What? It's a control version? That's lunacy. I want to start dealing damage with the hero power, so 2 damage, so that I can get the Mordred more easily. Maybe. I do want to kill that. Doing this one around is going to make life easier in the future. So they likely have like the axe in that deck. Very strange deck. The heavy plates. And summon the remnant here. And the real question is, do I want to freeze their face? Prevent weapons from working? I think I might as well. They just drew a weapon and now they can't use it. OTK control, no. No one plays OTK, but it's totally unplayable. That is not going to happen under any circumstances. Parrot would summon a 4/4. I could also go for multiple runes later on with the Parrot. Maybe I just want to draw now. Okay, that's interesting. I can go for multiple masks with the Parrot too. Mask into mask. Okay, they're down to 2 health. Next turn we have Hero Power plus Mask. We have 12 damage coming. What do they have?
Gotta get through me.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
Parrot. And Hero Power. Ooh. Dead. Okay, games, they are about to begin. Let's see about this. Is this even going to be a druid or is this going to be a... Well, we're about to find out soon. Could be druid, could be rogue. Oh, it's the Guff druid. Okay. Cool. These freezes are going to be quite valuable. So I can't just spend the freeze here. Alright, Guff druid. Wildfire, that's nice. I'd probably need a mass polymorph to handle all the Guffs. Eventually. Maybe I need to get this freeze in place now anyway. But dealing damage fast enough does look like a problem.
This is not what we stood for.
They have to kill that one. Wild Heart Guff. So many Guffety Guffs.
Rotten to the core.
I think I just need to do this now. Get some of these pings in. I have a Mask of Cthulhu for next turn. Then I would have like Parrot Cthulhu for 8. Potentially. I can try to Mutinous the Guff away.
Tiny seeds lead to vibrant growth.
Not yet at the Guff. Though they are getting closer, of course. Mortars is ready. So this is a mask turn. This has got to be a mask turn. If I can't mutinous the Guff, I will lose, I suppose. Can they deal 23 in a single turn? You can have more than 10 mana. Can they play multiple Guffs in one turn? That's the big question, isn't it? Also, do they have other minions in hand? Oh. Oh. I don't have 18 damage. 10, 13, I have 15 damage. So I have to try to eat the Guff. Can I eat the Guff? I can eat the Guff. Can they deal 11 damage when Guff has been eaten? Both Feral Rages and both Moondutch Amulets have been seen. No Guff left. I don't think they have 11. I mean, Yasharash to bring back the Moondutch Amulets if they have that. Do they have that? I don't know. That's fancy.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Do they have more healing? They might. Okay, this sets up for Mordresh lethal. Unless they heal. Yashurash, if they have that kills me, but if they had that, they would have just played it already. They know I have Mordresh in hand, so they know I have 13 damage for next turn. That doesn't matter. Right. How? I guess we'll give them a try. They also make the Evoker better, because now the Evoker can't draw Wildfire. Would I like that? So, not a Thief Rogue. This is going to be a Quest Rogue then. That's the quest that they kept there. We'll see. Next turn is going to be Wildfire Ping. Now that I have Talon, but they have Saps, so yikes.
This guy's toast.
I have a way to kill that SI7. Because I have this Wildfire into Ping here. Okay, double Wildfire. We'll see.
Let's ride.
dealt 5. Yeah, we can do Evoker. So if they find some of those sap spells to work against Talon, that's gonna be a problem. But other than that, there's still some stuff that we can make happen.
Let's ride!
I have the option to Arcane Overflow something here. Or to try the Talon. Next turn is a little weak. It will always be. I think we'll overflow in there. Get rid of the Death Size 7 card, because there's always a chance that they haven't picked up other Size 7 cards now. That's just not how any of this works.
Stone by stone, storm wind shall fall.
Okay.
This is not what we stood for.
Let's see about those sap effects then. Sap effects, do you have them handy now? 2 more Size 7 cards and they get scabs. I need 1 more ping to activate the... Oh, they run Wicked Stabs, I love that. That's my list, runs Wicked Stabs. Most other people don't. Actually need 2 pings to get more Dresh.
Target eliminated.
Okay, Scabs is ready. Kind of like the Mask of Cthulhu here. Let's try that. There's Wildfire, Arcane Overflow and Mask of Cthulhu in the Magister. I cannot get a fully reliable mass polymorph into it. This would be interesting. But what if they shadow... They have spent both shadow steps. So I could freeze these. And grab an ice barrier. Or I can mass polymorph now. I can't guarantee mass polymorph in the Magister, because Arcane Overflow has been played. Mass polymorph here seems reasonably safe. I think we need to do that. This can also potentially lead into Warden Dawn Grasp, Arcanologist, and Ice Barrier.
So, what's the rub? Care to make a wager, friend?
I don't need the Ice Barrier, I can get to Mordresh in 2 turns. That's interesting. But I have to kill this.
By my calculations, you need to chill out. An incredible discovery.
Okay. Mortars can be used next turn. They can have a bigger informant. They have used both shadow steps, so they can't make 2 big informants, only 1.
Give me that. Look what I won.
All hands on deck.
Okay. Down to 9. They have Wicked Stab in the deck. Mount Rush clears the board. Wicked Stab. The weapon. That doesn't deal 9.
Strictly need to know.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Magister is playing the Mask of Cthulhu. Guaranteed.
You wish to match wits with me.
So this will always be lethal. Regardless of the order that the spells are played in. Not sure exactly how clean that one was. I mean, I had a great hand in this game. I just had like all the options available to me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.